Moving on now, Air India revealed that 2 passengers on board its San Francisco-Mumbai flight were relocated after being disturbed by the presence of cockroaches in the cabin, a development the airline termed unfortunate. The incident there occurred on flight AI-180, which operates via Kolkata. The cabin crew immediately shifted the affected passengers to alternative seats in the same cabin, where they remained comfortable thereafter, the airline said. This is a major embarrassment for Air India. Now, in fact, it has come to light. The Air India itself has revealed that 2 passengers on board its San Francisco-Mumbai flight were relocated after they were disturbed by the presence of cockroaches in the cabin. This is not what you expect when you're flying halfway across the world. 2 passengers on board Air India San Francisco to Mumbai flight had to be shifted mid-air, not because of turbulence or a technical snag for that matter, but because of cockroaches crawling in the cabin. Yes, you heard me right. Cockroaches crawling in the cabin. The airline has called it unfortunate and has said the passengers were relocated and remained comfortable thereafter. But really, the big question is, how does this even happen on an international route? Let me quickly go across to Dr. Vandana Singh, aviation expert. She joins me on this News9 special. Vandana, how serious is this for a long-haul international carrier like Air India to have cockroaches in the cabin? What does it really say about the aircraft's hygiene protocol?
Absolutely. I think it is extremely serious, and this is not the first time that we are hearing something like this. I think Air India apologizing is a very generic statement. They are not going through the underlying concerns, where we talk about dirty aircraft, poor maintenance, poor quality of food, insects, cockroaches. I mean, just doing fumigation is not enough, but this is a very serious concern. In my view, I mean, you compare it with top international airlines or even normal international airlines, do you hear something like this? I mean, there is attention to detail and high service standards that we expect. And this is not what Air India is doing. They, just by saying we are enhancing our pest control or taking a knee-jerk reaction and saying we are fumigating the aircraft here in Kolkata, this is not going to, solve the underlying issue. They need to have improved maintenance. They need to have regular audits. They need to check this from time to time, do surprise checks, and they need to take and encourage customer feedback, because this is that state of affairs, and Air India needs to wake up to this, because this is not the first time and this doesn't come as a surprise to me. Over to you.
Right. Vandana, also, isn't this a direct breach of DGCA norms or international aviation standards on cabin sanitization? What kind of action can be initiated in such cases?
Absolutely. This is absolutely against the norms of ICAO or for ICAO or for that matter, DGCA. I mean, the regulatory authority can send a notice here to the airline, but then Air India is already reeling under so many notices. Question is that extreme steps can be taken. If this was happening somewhere in Germany, let's say with the Lufthansa, they would have grounded the aircraft by now. So the question is not these knee-jerk reactions, but the question is that the airline really needs to take charge of its affairs. It's just having problems in every direction that we speak of. Every day, there is something or the other we hear about an Air India flight. So definite actions can be taken and should be taken. Over to you.
All right. And also, Vandana, tell us, how often do such lapses in cleanliness really happen in commercial aviation, especially on international routes, and are they reported transparently?
First of all, if you're talking about Air India, I think this has somewhat become a norm. I mean, you every day hear about stinking toilets, broken chairs, meals having, dirt inside them, or meals having insects inside them. This has become a norm with Air India, right? But when it comes to a lot of international carriers, these things are taken, very, very seriously, and they do thorough checks to make sure that the passenger is not facing any kind of discomfort. But when it comes to Air India, a lot of things go under the carpet. You are right. It goes under the carpet, and the transparency doesn't come out unless somebody goes and complains. And here now, people are waking up and people are beginning to complain that, look, this is not what we have paid for. This is not we expect. This is not what we expect. For God's sakes, don't do this to us. This is like a torture. So I'm happy that this is coming out, but a lot of things were under the carpet so far. Over to you.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Dr. Vandana Singh, for joining me on this News9 special.